And lo, the lore as ladies listen to the legend of Lethefall. Beyond the breaker peaks, where thunder thinks and shadows speak, there lies a twisted little town called Lethefall, a place where people carried every weight except their own. Lethefall was loud with guilt, thick with should, sticky with shame that clung like sap to every soul who tried to breathe. And in that town lived a girl named Lira, a wildfire mind with a wishbone spine worn thin by the constant grind of carrying burdens that never once aligned with the beat of her own life. Lira was a people-pleaser prodigy, a martyr with manners, a yes machine drowning in everyone else's disasters. She believed that love meant lifting loads that left her limping, fixing feelings she never broke, and shrinking herself so others could feel okay. But Lethefall had a secret. It fed on people like her. Every month, the village held a burden bazaar, a marketplace of misplaced emotions, other people's problems piled high in woven baskets carefully labeled. Regret, resentment, responsibility, revenge, and heaviest of all, reassurance. Villagers traded burdens like currency. One would say, "Take my anger. I don't want to deal with it." Another, "Carry my regret. I'm so tired. I can't reckon with it." And the kindest souls, always the kindest souls, left to the bazaar sagging under sacks that weren't theirs. Lira walked home every time with her spine screaming like a violin stretched too tight. But she smiled through it because she thought that was strength. Then comes the cone of clarity. In a cone of crone, late one night, near the edge of Bramblewood, Lira found this old crone, sitting on a stump, braiding breezes into brilliant blue knots. Every twist hummed, every knot glowed, and without looking up, the old crone said, "You aren't tired because you work too hard. You're tired because you're working on the wrong things." Lira flinched. "How did you—" The crone chuckled like a crack in reality. "I can hear it in your heartbeat, sweetheart. You drag the weight of 10 worlds while the world you're meant to build waits completely untouched." Lyra's voice cracked. "But if I don't carry it, who will?" The crone's eyes snapped open like 2 lanterns lit with lightning fire. "Let them." The words hit like a bass drop, a shockwave shaking every lie Lira had ever swallowed. In a night of no more, guided by this crone's echo, Lira walked through Lethefall under a moon sharp enough to cut old habits. Every burden on her shoulders lit up like ghostly lanterns, expectations, obligations, unsaid feelings, unfair tasks. She took the first burden and set it on the doorstep of one who'd given it to her. Thunk. A truth landing. She placed another near a seamstress window. Clack! A chain breaking. She let a jar labeled "Fix Me" roll back to its rightful owner. Clink! A spell undone. As if she moved through the curling streets, villagers stumbling out, startled, offended, frantic. "Why aren't you carrying it?" one man demanded. "Because it's not mine," Lira said. Another wailed, "But I need you to fix my feelings." Lira breathed the crone's voice rose up in her ribs. Let them. Let them feel their fear. Let them hold their hurt. Let them navigate their need. Let them taste the truth they tried to feed you. Let them lose. Let them learn. Let them grow. Let them go. The chant built in her chest, hit her teeth like pain, and burst into the night like a battle cry. Let them. An unburdening by dawn as Lira stood at the edge of Lethefall, weightless for the first time in her entire history. The town looked so much smaller now. Not because it changed, but because she finally had. The steps sounded different, sharp, sure, soulful. The villagers stared, not with anger, but with full recognition, because her freedom forced them to face the burdens they'd been dodging. And for the first time in Lethefall, people began to carry what belonged to them. You cannot heal someone by holding what hurts them. You cannot save someone from a storm they keep choosing. You cannot bend your spine into the shape of everyone else's comfort and expect to still stand tall. Let people be who they are, and when they show you who they are, believe them, so you can become who you were meant to be. Let them judge you. Let them doubt you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them leave. Let them stay. Let them choose. Let them lose. Let them learn. Let them. You are not responsible for the echo of their choices that you did not make. Let them, and let yourself finally rise.